Hi, I'm Kiele. I'm a wellness chef and a sensuality coach for women. One thing I'm most passionate about is creating boundaries and rituals so that way you lead a more sensual life with flow, focus, and feminine energy. And I'd like to chat with you about how to create that for yourself. First, I'll start off by saying that everything that happens during your day, you work to create. The amount of stress, fatigue, anxiety, peace, love, gratitude, calmness, it all stems from you. That's why it's important to create boundaries and rituals to help you get through your day and ground you through your day. So then that way you're able to lead with focus, with love, and with good intentions. It's so easy to get overwhelmed and stressed and have anxiety during your day. And it comes from triggers that maybe you haven't addressed, or perhaps you are addressing and you've acknowledged them and you're currently working on. But it's all about giving yourself permission to turn those feelings into something positive, and you absolutely have the choice to do that. So turning overwhelm into flow, anxiety into calm, and stress into relaxation. Now let's talk about the difference between a ritual and a boundary. Now a ritual is something like a procedure or a method that you do, and a boundary is something that sets limits. Now boundaries can be something that you close yourself off to, and they can also be something that you open yourself up to. Both are valid. In order to talk to you about creating boundaries and rituals, I'll help by talking you through exactly what my daily boundaries and rituals are. So first, I wake up in the morning. Naturally, I like to wake up with the sun. And the first thing I do is I stretch a little bit in bed and I reach for a glass of water and I drink the entire thing very slowly. It is the first thing I'm putting in my body after hours of rest, and I want to make sure that I'm hydrating my body, I'm waking it up naturally, and I'm putting really clean fluids in it. And it's important to do this slowly and sensually. Think of it like it's your body's first moment of awakening. Next, I'll either join my online training group for a workout session, or I'll do some Yin Yoga stretches. Yin Yoga is gentle, it's calming, it's soothing, it's my body's wake-up call, and it's a really nice way to get the blood flow going, to get the body feeling open and stretched out, and it's a nice way to start the day with some meditation as well. I really like to meditate in the morning to prepare my mind and my body for a really productive day, and it helps me just focus way more than if I didn't do it. I look at stretching and moving my body every day as a ritual, but my boundary is that I do it alone and in an area of the house where I can be calm and just zone out the world and be on my own. Then, like everyone else, I take a shower, I brush my teeth, and I lather my body with body oils and lotions that I love and that smell really good to me. My favorites are the Calm Body Butter by The Good Hippie, and then I also make a sensual face and body oil with jojoba oil, vitamin E, rose hip, and other essential oils that I really love, and I use that on my face and body, and it feels really good and moisturizes really well. Sometimes I use a face roller just to massage my face and depuff it a little bit before I go about my day. Then I get dressed and I put on some pretty minimal makeup. Now, for me, it's really important to get fully dressed. It helps me feel productive and prepared throughout the day. And then of course, if I need to pop out and run an errand or do something, I can easily do that. And this is both a ritual and a boundary for me. Then I make myself some coffee, and I love the taste of robust, strong coffee. Espresso is my favorite. So I'll make some espresso, and then I'll put some creamy coconut almond creamer in there, and a big heaping teaspoon of turmeric powder with a little bit of cayenne pepper and some honey. That is my current favorite, and I like it because even though I have that delicious coffee flavor, I'm infusing some really great spices in there to boost my immune system, and it tastes really delicious. It's my own little bit of comfort in the morning, and it's a ritual that I absolutely love. Then with my coffee in hand, I take a walk in the morning to go down to my garden and to see what's growing and talk to my plants. I find that talking to plants is really calming and it helps them grow. And there's a silent communication between me and the plants that really is just a beautiful connection with nature. And I can just see the difference in the plants. They're happier, they perk up, and they transfer that same energy to me. And doing that in the morning is just a beautiful ritual. Plus, I get to see what's growing and pick any tomatoes or zucchini or squash that happen to be ready. After my morning stroll, I make some breakfast. Sometimes I have a larger breakfast in the morning, sometimes a smaller one, but typically I have a really beautiful avocado toast with some butter and some pickled vegetables that I made and some herbs on top, maybe some spices in there, but I find that that is a very nourishing and satisfying breakfast for me, and it lasts me all the way up until lunch. I sit at my dining table and eat as mindfully as possible and focus on being present. So that way I can enjoy all the flavors that I'm tasting, and I'm able to inhale and taste every single bite and really enjoy it. And if you eat more mindfully and with great thoughts of love, appreciation, nourishment, it'll actually help you digest better. Then I make sure to wash the dishes right away, get them cleaned up, and so that way I can focus on work and I'm not distracted by having dishes in the sink and creating a cleaning to-do list. I find that that's really helpful for me. So now I'm ready to work. I fill my water bottle with fresh water and a slice of lemon, and this really helps me keep focus and on track with what I'm working on, but also keeps me hydrated, because I find that if I don't have water around me, I get so engrossed in my work and it's out of sight, out of mind, right? So I fill this up about 4 times a day. This is 16 ounces. It's my favorite water bottle, and I like it because I'm able to track how much water I drink. So having 4 of these is exactly the amount of water I should be having based on my body weight. It just makes it easy to track, and it's really cute and really chic and very sleek looking, so I love it. During my work time, I'm in front of the computer quite a bit or in the kitchen. I take some time to do little things that make me feel good and clear the energy and space. So I'll light some Palo Santo, I'll light a candle that's in the room I'm in so I get those beautiful aromas and smells. And sometimes I'll play some calming music, which is really nice. And I always make sure to have a plant in my view or a window right next to me, because I find that it really helps bring feelings of calm and positivity and productivity. I always make sure to carve out some time for snacks during the day, and definitely to eat lunch. I'll carve out about an hour to an hour and a half to make a good lunch. Depending on what I have, I'll have some leftovers, I'll make a really nice sandwich. It really depends. Every day is different. I'm sure it's the same for you all as well. And I sit down at the dining table, I don't look at any of my work, and I really take the time to separate myself and nourish myself, again, with those feelings of positivity and appreciation and nourishment and love, because that, again, helps with digestion. Whenever my eyes are feeling tired, I don't reach for a coffee. I only have one a day. I actually take a nap. A 20-minute nap is statistically all we need in order to rejuvenate ourselves, rest our eyes for a bit, and refresh, especially if you're looking at a computer and sitting down for the majority of your day. 20 minutes is really all we need to relax and recharge our mind and our body in order to be more productive and to just go about your day powerfully. I always find when I don't take a nap and I just tell myself to power through, what would take me normally 20, 30 minutes would then take me about 2.5 to 3 hours because I find myself to be so spaced out and getting easily distracted. So it's better just to lay down for 20 minutes, take a nap, focus on your breath. Even if you don't fall asleep fully, you will 100% wake up feeling so much better and be more productive. Every day in the morning, I set a time to stop working. So whether it's 6 o'clock, 6:30, 5 o'clock, whatever time I want to stop working, I do that. That boundary is really important because it prepares me for my evening and to do whatever I want to do that evening, and mostly to have fun. I believe infusing fun in your day as much as possible is really important. We only live one life, and having fun is really the name of the game. So setting that boundary to end work really dictates what my evening is going to be and resets my mind and my body and my spirit to experience something enjoyable. Right after I stop working, what I like to do is go outside and just be with nature, listen to the birds, feel the fresh air, change up the scenery. It, again, is just a nice way to reset myself for what I'm going to be doing in the evening. I typically start making dinner around 6:30. Dinner is a ritual for me. My whole life, my work, my downtime, it all revolves around being in the kitchen and creating amazing meals. And there's nothing more fun than to nourish myself and nourish the people you love. And it's especially fun if you have someone in your life to share that with, and you can create that activity together and make it a sensual ritual. Take your time, honor your ingredients, cook together, make it a joint effort, taste and flavor together. It's really, really fun once you start to make it an event for the evening, no matter where you're at. I like to eat dinner around 7:30, 8 o'clock, not going too late, and then giving myself a full 30 minutes afterwards to digest. It's really important to digest, not get into any crazy activities right after you eat in order to let your body do its job and process its food and process the nourishment you just gave it. Now, that's not to say sometimes I will get back on the computer and work a little bit, but I save all of these strenuous activities and anything that will make my brain overwork and all the hard questions for the next day, and I'll just answer a few little emails here and there and do minimal work, because I do believe in stopping work and taking a break and letting your body and your mind rest. Then I'll do something pretty relaxing. I'll go in the lake and I'll take a swim for a little bit, or I'll read a book, or listen to a podcast, or watch a funny movie. I like to laugh at night. That's really important to me. And then, of course, I'll wash up, and I like to make myself a chamomile tea. It's very calming and very soothing, and it prepares me for bed. And as I'm having that tea, I'll kind of reflect on how my day was and what I can do the next day to improve it, or what I think about, I guess, what I'm going to be doing the next day. And I'll typically go to bed between 10:30 and 11 o'clock at night. Now, here are a few things I make sure to do every single day that I want to pass on to you that I find really important. So the first thing is I always get 12 hours of digestive rest. That is super important. Some people call it intermittent fasting. According to traditional Chinese medicine, it is part of the cycle of tides where you let your whole digestive system rest. Now, the body should get about 8 hours of digestive rest and then 4 hours of deep cleaning, and that's really important. So if I finish dinner at about 8 o'clock in the evening, I won't eat again until 8 o'clock in the morning in order to get that full 12 hours. I recommend having some essential oils nearby, or a candle, or even some really nice perfume to either put on your body or have around you so you can smell those fragrances. For me, it helps me focus, it helps me feel feminine, so I tap into my feminine energy as I have this full force of masculine energy. While I take action, I get things done, and it really helps to balance me out. And I always make sure to have some kind of hand lotion or moisturizer between working on a computer, washing dishes, putting your hand sanitizer on. It's really great to have a nice hand lotion on hand. The last tip, I focus on my skin, especially at night. So I take off all of my makeup and I treat my skin to some really nice products by cleaning it, toning it, and moisturizing it really well. I really enjoy putting on my rose water toner spritz that I made myself and really nice essential oils on my skin and giving it a nice face massage with my face roller. I think that's really important to prepare your skin for a really nice rest and deep sleep, and keeping it as clean and as well moisturized and taken care of as possible. Our skin is our largest organ and is typically the first indicator on your body to let you know what is going on with it. So the more you can take care of your skin, especially at night, the better off. So please take off your makeup if you wear any, and just honor your skin as much as possible. So there you have it. Those are my rituals and boundaries that I do every single day. And of course, they can change. Everything changes depending on your day, but I do them as consistently as possible, and what they've really helped me do is just be more productive, have more sensual flow, have more energy, and just lead my day as powerfully as possible with a lot of grace. I encourage all of you to sit down and write on a piece of paper what makes you feel good and what lights you up. Even if it's silly, it doesn't matter. Even if it may hurt other people's feelings, it doesn't matter. If it makes you feel good and productive, make it a ritual. If you need certain things during the day that don't involve other people, make it a boundary. It's all about optimizing your life by design to love yourself every single day, so that way you can be the best person possible, be productive, and really lead every day with flow, with positive energy, and with grace. And I found that creating these boundaries and these rituals are really healthy for me to take pride in my work and in myself, and again, to just love life every single day. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, click like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm curious what rituals and boundaries you would create for yourself. If you want to share, put it in the comments below. I'm always looking to communicate with people, and my whole goal of this channel is to help women, help people all around the world just create more sensual flow within themselves and their daily lives, and teach them how to nourish themselves in the most authentic and holistic ways possible. Thanks so much for watching again. Take care, be well, bye.